But I've talked to individuals and scientists who've done live blood analysis for 20, 30 years, and they've never seen this before the vaccine rollout, ever. And these structures are huge.
Yeah, me too. And indeed, some of the authors in my paper actually state this, that in their professional experience, they've never come across this before. So this is clearly novel. There's clearly something important here that we need to focus on. Now, these structures often go hand in hand with rouleaued blood work. So I've picked out 3 of the 26 studies here, which contrast healthy-looking blood shown in the image on the left with vaccinated blood shown in the image on the right. And you can see the difference very clearly at a glance. The healthy blood, the red blood cells are circular. They appear to be kind of free-floating. The images on the right, the blood cells are in what's called rouleau effect. I believe that's French for stacked coin to provide a visual analysis. And 2 of these 3 sets of images are actually from the same patient before and after vaccination. So you can see a very strong case that there was a causal impact, that it was the vaccine that actually did this. Now, it has been suggested to me recently that maybe this is just to be expected from vaccination, a kind of inflammatory effect. But, I mean, some of this blood work remains like this for months. And was the public ever warned about this? How many people would have refused to take one had they seen images like this? And this is the whole reason, really, why I wrote the article, that I want more to be done. I'm not a natural scientist. I can't tell you what these things are. I can't tell you what the correct scientific methods and procedures are to find out more. But it's very important that the people with that expertise actually look at this seriously now and investigate this in some detail. Another feature which appears in the studies is the destruction of blood cells, and this is clearly very troubling. So from a group of Australian scientists, we see the 2 images on the left where the neutrophils head up to a structure which has appeared in the blood. We don't know what it is, some kind of fragment. Graphene oxide is often mentioned in relation to these images. I couldn't say whether or not it is that. But the distressing thing is when they get there, they're not able to deal with it, and they burst upon contact with this structure, according to the Australian scientists. On the right, we have 2 images from the New Zealand scientist, Robin Wakeling. And these are red blood cells that have come apart in the most extraordinary manner. The plasma membrane just seems to have, well, I don't even have words to describe this. Now, Wakeling showed these images to hematologists and people with decades of experience in looking at blood, and they said they'd never seen anything like this. So again, what is going on? I don't know, but it needs to be drawn to people's attention.
Każda wystarczająco zaawansowana technologia jest nieodróżnialna od magii. W tym materiale omawiane są zdjęcia jednej kropli krwi. Pytanie brzmi: jak myślicie, co dzieje się w pozostałych kilku litrach krwi, która krąży w organizmie dorosłego człowieka? To rozmowa naukowców, którzy do dnia dzisiejszego poszukują odpowiedzi, co faktycznie pod pozorem tak zwanego szczepienia dla dobra babci i dziadzia podano zastraszonym i zmanipulowanym ludziom podczas największej w historii świata operacji psychologicznej, czyli wojny z niewidzialnym wrogiem. Rozmyta odpowiedzialność globalnej mafii zapewnia bezkarność twórcom tej zbrodni przeciw ludzkości, dlatego takie bydlaki jak Niedzielski, Sutkowski, Horban, Grzesiowski, Morawiecki, Kraska, Zandberg i wszyscy inni, którzy was zastraszali i dezinformowali, wliczając w to prezenterów telewizyjnych, dziennikarzy, lekarzy, posłów, naukowców i tym podobne, nigdy nie poniosą odpowiedzialności za śmierć i cierpienie milionów ludzi na całym świecie, którzy bez świadomej zgody dali sobie wstrzyknąć tę bombę z opóźnionym zapłonem i jednocześnie broń biologiczną nafaszerowaną nanotechnologią. Tę substancję wstrzyknięto ponad 5 miliardom ludzi na całym świecie. Posłuchajcie, co 5 miliardów, ponad prawie 5,5 miliarda ludzi na całym świecie dało sobie wstrzyknąć.